a disturbing abnormality. As you can see, the eye.
Doom Patrol has been one of those series that's on the silent rise, but has had a pretty avid fan base. An American superhero TV based on the DC comics of the same name, the TV series was developed by Jeremy Carver and premiered on the DC Universe streaming service back on February 15th, 2019. Originally formed as a spin-off from Titans, Doom Patrol tells the story of several individuals who've received extraordinary powers due to an unfortunate accident, making them an unlikely ragtag group of heroes. As such, we were welcomed into the Doom Manor by the Chief, who treated almost all of them and shared his residence with them to protect them from the eyes of the public. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that post notification bell so that way you don't miss any new videos we put out. Doom Patrol has been nominated for quite a bit of awards, such as the American Society of Cinematographers Golden Trailer, Image, Saturn, and Critics' Choice Super Awards. It's received critical praise, even garnishing an average rating of 8.2 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes for season 1 alone. In season 2, the show managed to keep the critics still clamoring about it, since it's got an average of 8.36 out of 10. The series has been renewed for a third season, so for today's episode, we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know about Doom Patrol season 3. Stay tuned to know more, and a bit of warning though, there will be spoilers, so just a heads up guys. Has filming already begun? Jeremy Carver has expressed his gratitude for the series being greenlit for season 3, and even released a statement saying, quote, "On behalf of the wonderful cast, writers, and crew, we're thrilled and grateful for the opportunity to return to Doom Manor. And we're especially thankful for our partners at Berlanti Productions, Warner Brothers Television, DC Universe, and of course, HBO Max." Lucky for you avid fans out there, the show's stunt coordinator, Tom Williams, uploaded a photo of Reaction Stunt's Instagram page in January 2021, which did confirm that the show is gearing up for filming and that the production's already underway. The caption of the photo says, quote, "We are about to drop the most awesome socially distant album in history. No, we've tried and none of us can sing worth a damn, so I guess we'll just go film some season 3 of @DC Doom Patrol." Being able to continue still filming during the global health situation is a blessing in and of itself, since many TV productions have been shut down. Most of the productions that have shut down are located in the Los Angeles area, but the series production is based in Georgia, so it's gonna be safe to assume that the production crews are safe from this. Let's just hope and pray the global health situation won't hinder the production, and maybe we'll be able to get season 3 before 2021 ends. However, if the situation does stay the way that it's going, then viewers and fans may have to wait until 2022 for its premiere. When will season 3 premiere, and is it going to air on both HBO Max and DC Universe? Assuming everything does go as planned, both in filming and production, we can safely assume that the series may premiere before 2021 ends, so stay tuned for that. As for where you're going to actually be able to watch season 3, it is available for viewing exclusively for HBO Max, which isn't as shocking as people think, since most DC Universe origins end up being exclusive to HBO Max. Even animated Harley Quinn was relocated to HBO. Sarah Aubrey, who is the head of original content for HBO Max, even released an official statement in a press release saying, quote, "Doom Patrol came to HBO Max with an already deep and passionate fan base, and has risen to the top as one of the most watched Max originals on the platform. The series sits well in our portfolio, and we're glad to greenlight a third season to continue the distinctive style of storytelling which resonates with so many critics and fans alike." If you're from the UK, you may view Doom Patrol through Stars on Amazon Prime as well. Who's going to be returning from the cast? Since the finale of season 2 didn't portray any major character deaths, we can assume that the main cast will return for the upcoming season. Diane Guerrero will resume her role as Crazy Jane, given with the findings of one of her personalities at the end of the season finale. She'll definitely be back. We'll probably also get to see Samantha Ware, the actress who plays the role of Miranda, given how her death was discovered by Jane, and she may be a different personality all along. We're also going to be able to see the return of April Bowlby as the glamorous and gelatinous Actra Rita Farr, Brianna Fraser, Riley Shanahan as Cliff Steele, the cyborg who used to be a NASCAR driver, Olivia Wade as the young and ambitious Victor Stone, or his tight name Cyborg, Matt Boomer, Matthew Zuck as the former US pilot Larry Trainer that houses a negative spirit inside of him, and of course, let's not forget the owner of the Doom Manor, Niles Calder, aka Chief, who's played by Timothy Dalton. Lex Lang will most likely return as well to lend his voice to the last season's antagonist, the Candlemaker, and our budding heroine Dorothy Spinner, who's portrayed by Abigail Shapiro. What is the plot of Season 3? Our band of unlikely ragtag heroes have gone through a lot this season and have battled their inner demons along with physical ones in the real world. We've seen them go hand to hand with Dr. Time, a roller disco loving scientist with the ability to manipulate time, and a powerful immortal being known as Red Jack, who's masquerading as the infamous Jack the Ripper. But they save the best for last, or in this case worst, with the appearance of the Candlemaker, who grants his hosts wishes and at the same time manipulates them to do his bidding. Ever since Season 2 ended with such a cliffhanger, it's safe to say that the upcoming season will fill in the gaps that Season 2 left to the viewers. One of the major events that ended up taking place in Season 2 was the introduction of Dorothy Spinner, Niles Calder's daughter, who was imbued with the power to bring her imaginary friends to life, which is an important factor given to what this season's concluded with. In the series finale, which is called Wax Patrol, Miranda meets a man named John in 1969, whom she quickly falls in love with. During the housewarming party, she learns that John planned to throw an orgy party, which greatly upsets Miranda. Losing her primary status, she jumps into the well and Jane takes over her body and leaves John. Back to the present day, Dorothy summons her imaginary friend Herschel, a giant spider, at the Doom Manor and also calls the other Doom Patrol members in order to help ward off the Candlemaker. The three Doom Patrol members, Vic, Rita, and Cliff, were having trouble standing their ground as they too were battling their own imaginary friends, which were summoned by the Candlemaker. Alas, the team was defeated minus Miranda, which led to the members being covered by the Candlemaker's wax. Going back to Miranda, she was called up by the other personalities at the Underground, where they questioned her regarding the whereabouts of Jane. The other personalities were unaware, but Jane discovered Miranda's corpse in the well. At the same time, Kay figures out that the Miranda they're fighting now is actually the daddy personality from the well. At the same time, Kay ends up figuring out that the Miranda they're facing right now is actually the daddy personality from the well. While the team was defeated by the Candlemaker, Slava, Dorothy's mother, makes an appearance and convinces her child to continue fighting the Candlemaker, albeit alone. To this, Calder greatly disagrees. With the way that things had ended in Season 2, I do think that Season 3 is going to pick up right where it's left off, especially of these two in heightened events. We're pretty sure that Dorothy's going to be fighting for the Candlemaker sooner rather than later, given what happened to the rest of the team, and if she just lets the villain do as he pleases. Abigail Shapiro, the actress who plays the character of Dorothy, shared in an interview with Insider that filming's been pretty much finished, saying, quote, "It was basically all finished. There was going to be one more episode, and we only had a couple of scenes left, but we never got to finish that episode. Unlike the first season that had 15 episodes, Season 2 has far less, with only 9. The actress cited that the global health situation was the main reason why production and filming were put to a stop. Fearing for the crew, as well as the actors' health and well-being, they opted to cut short the second season. Since the show is based on the comics, there is a lot of storylines that could derive from, but most definitely settle from unfinished business among our heroes and current villain. Maybe we'll see a comeback of a former villain, Mr. Nobody, if his actor's available for filming, that is, right? Alan Tuck, who played Mr. Nobody, didn't return this season since it's hinted that he had another project aside from Doom Patrol, lending his voice to the Joker in the animated series Harley Quinn. He may return to lead a band of villains called the Brotherhood of Data, and there's a lot of other possibilities since the show has exhibited that Mr. Nobody is a fourth wall breaking character that often provides the narration. There's also the possibility of forming the storyline for Larry Trainer and the Negative Spirits Union with Eleanor Poole, a doctor, which brought forth a new justice entity called the Rebus. It's plausible given how much the Negative Man has continuously evolved throughout the show. As we said, there is a lot of storylines that can be drawn from the comics alone. And with that, we're wrapping up what we found out about the Doom Patrol's upcoming season. If you do want more of this content, please click a like and subscribe button to our channel and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss anything else from us. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.